A major healthcare crisis is looming in Nigeria as the National Association of Resident Doctors has declared a total and indefinite strike. The industrial action is set to commence on Friday, the 31st of October. The decision was announced by the association's president, Dr. Mohammed Usman Suleiman, following a 5-hour emergency meeting. He stated that the strike was inevitable after the federal government failed to meet the doctors' demands within a 30-day ultimatum. The key issues include the immediate payment of accumulated promotion arrears, the review of the consolidated medical salary structure, and the reinstatement of some sacked doctors. Dr. Suleiman strongly accused government elements of harboring evil and exploitative plans against resident doctors. The strike action is expected to severely cripple medical services across the nation's teaching and specialist hospitals as resident doctors from the bulk of the clinical workforce. Well, we still have more news, and we have a RISE News analyst, Dayo Sobowale, joining us now for a conversation about the resident doctors' mobilization for an indefinite strike and the need for a quick resolution of the industrial dispute to save lives. Good afternoon, Mr. Sobowale.
Good afternoon.
Some strong words. Yeah, some strong words on behalf of the residents doctors. What do you make of all this?
Yes, they have my empathy. If you look at the litany of grievances and the chronology, you will see that they are indignant because they have been ignored. And you say, for you to see their desperation, they said even the whole of their 19-point demands are the minimum that they will take to get back to work. And to me, they have fulfilled all the obligations involved in industrial relations to declare a strike. You see, they gave an ultimatum, and they warned government, and they even, conveyed their people and told them to literally hand over before going on strike, to hand over to health officials who will be in the place, and to even talk to religious leaders, so that it is not as if they got suddenly angry. I think they have been provoked over time. And given the nature of their job, they save lives. You see, it is the public that will suffer now. They say when the elephants fight, it is the grass that suffers. Some people will die prematurely during the industrial crisis because of this action. And you see, what really got through to me with the way they are agitating is that they are calling on the president to intervene. The president himself. That some people are giving him false information. Please, I'm adding my voice to that. I want the president to intervene and save the health industry from this catalog of woes and neglect. They are not literally fighting for themselves, they are fighting for the enabling environment. And they are even pleading for some of their colleagues who are sacked that it is because of overwork, burnout. Burnout. If the doctor has burnout, if the doctor is sick, may God help the patient then. Get me? Because he won't be in a position to really give good medical advice.
At all.
They have my empathy. I hope government listens to them.
Also, Mr. Sobowale, when you look at this on the global stage and you see like critical occupations list, you always see the medical professionals are always on that list. They're in high demand. If these doctors decided to jump ship, they would not even have a tough time doing that. But this is a demonstration of their relative commitment to the country, wanting to see things better. Why do you think we have been on this matter for such a long time? Is someone gaining from not meeting the demands of these doctors? Like you said, the president has not been given the right information. Should it even get to him?
You see, they even, what you have just said, they said it there. There are some people that are exploiting the situation. They are probably referring to people in the ministries. You see, doctors, unlike other disciplines, take longer to graduate, take 5 years. Yes. And invariably, they have higher salaries. You see, there's always that jealousy amongst their mates, amongst people in the industry. You know, and this time around, they are not even fighting alone for doctors alone, administrative staff.
Yeah.
You see, if you look at it, it is unlike most industrial relations context in this country. These are people who have catalogued their grievances, who have catalogued the way they have gone about it according to due process, and they are still being ignored at the end of the day. And at the day, their ultimatum is being treated with levity or contempt. I don't buy into it. I want the highest authority, and the buck stops on the table of the president, to call the people in the Ministry of Health and Social Welfare to ask them why are things deteriorating. We still have time between now and November 1st so that they can still call it off. I'll be the happiest man if they do that. You get me? And you see, you should look at our environment. These are people looking after people having problems which can culminate in death, paralysis, so many other things. They should be treated with respect and care, and not treated like farm workers or factory workers, and reduce them to taking industrial actions to get through their grievances. It's unfair. It's unfair. And it is disrespectful. Yes.
One must think about what the human cost of all of this will be on both sides. Nobody wins at the end of the day. So I guess we just have to wait and see what happens. What would you advocate for them to do at this time?
They've done their best. I am okay with all the steps they have taken, including going, but I'm asking the authorities to intervene. You get me? It's an industrial relations dispute. It can still be settled in an integrative way that everybody will win. They will have their grievances rectified, and government too will save face and do its responsibility by them. That's integrative industrial relations. I hope it ends that way.
I hope so too, Mr. Sobowale, because there is a school of thought that the authorities don't take this so seriously because they seek their medical attention outside of the country. But thank you so much for doing justice to this topic in such a short time. We appreciate your time and insight as always. Mr. Dayo Sobowale, many thanks.